Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy speaking, and I'm just speaking because we're actually we're in the very last day of the day and night phase 120. So we're actually in 4 death right now, right at the end of the night cycle. And it's the final day of NIGHTWAVE 120, which has been in 13 water. Really need to have mastered our emotions. And it's also the final day of a 9-day phase in 9 knife, where we've had the opportunity to cut away really big old patterns and collectively, globally, hoping that some of these old patterns to do with the system and to do with calendars are being cut away from our consciousness. So true justice happens as our consciousness is ready to embrace it. We've been cutting through layers and layers of matrix programming, and it takes time, and it often comes with revelations and disclosures. There's so much going on out there. Some of it may be purposefully concealed and some of it isn't, but basically overall we are the humans who have the task of creating with our consciousness. So actually everything is actually up to us. So we can bring form to Mother Earth's dream through our personal transformation. The system is dying as it dies out of our conscious focus. So Earth's dream manifests as we give our focus again to her, dream with her, experience divine love and connection with her, and her divine connection with Father Sky as it is. So calendars, papal bulls on sacrificed human flesh were part of the Gregorian calendar. Our consciousness over time supported it. So let's transform our consciousness to no longer take part in harm. So underneath the installation of the calendar, there were a lot of rituals. It was very satanic. It holds an energy, it holds power, and our conscious awareness and adherence to it supports that. So it's really important, I feel, that we release that consciousness and that we stop the satanic regime. Surely we've learnt our lessons now, and it's up to our consciousness to really create the most beautiful way forward. Destruction and creation work together to rebirth. It's really simple. We are nature, Earth is nature, and we find our guidance and connection with nature. What is not natural only grows into ideas and concepts that have power by mass collective consciousness. That's how the ideas about death and taxes in place, and the constant need to compete, where people lose their life, people starve, and others thrive, and others have everything they want. Many people are at the mercy of others, and many people have others at the mercy of them. In an equal and a fair world, we can create that with our consciousness. So we've had our experiences with trauma and suffering so that we could learn mysteries of the universe, and more importantly, our place within it. We are all are a part. We have all been responsible, and we may also be able to make the corrections necessary to transform our lives and the lives of many into something that is balanced and in harmony with nature. That's the wonder, bliss and beauty of what is possible, as enough of us realize what we are humanly capable of. I see our future together as groups of soul tribe families collaborating to live in peace and harmony, where everyone is happy, seen and purposeful, no matter what age, race, gender, disability, size, structure, whatever. There is a valuable contribution that comes from every single human being, and as we are consciously aware, we get to transform and rebirth and create a brand new paradigm. It's very easy to just keep looking outside and looking at all the big threats and everything that's going on, so long as we are attending to our rebirth. But of course that's our choice, and it's not everybody's choice, and there are different ways that consciousness is going, and there are different ways and different trajectories that humans will go on. Some people will return to nature and the natural ways, and some people will get hopelessly lost and sold out to the artificial intelligence agendas that are going to be coming up super strong. So we have to be careful what we buy into. And it's really, we really do need the support of communities, of care, to move forward, because certain things may not be possible for some, may be possible for others, but is it worth selling our soul for it? We need to be strong, we need to be emotionally mature, and we need to be constantly cutting away from our consciousness all that does harm. And there are some biggies, like the Gregorian calendar system, which is based upon death and destruction, the blood of children, sacrifice blood, and we can now remove this from our existence and finish with the trauma and the pain. I know I've done my part and still recovering, just as each one of us is, and part of this recovery is moving into the new paradigm. So let's do it. Love you. So much love.